Today I'm going to show you how to install the GE14291 Z-Wave rocker light switch. It has an almond and a white button. If you need three-way, you have to buy a add-on switch. Let's get started. So I am going to just pull everything out of this box. Gosh, I should have done a video on unboxing this. So it comes in the box with, let me get it out, an almond cover and the wire you would use to hook it up to neutral. So here's the switch. You can just plug them in the back, and there's one for the line, one for the loop, and one for neutral. And then this one is for a three-way. But we're not going to install a three-way today, but let's get going. So I'm going to hurry up and take off this plate real fast. Get that off. Sorry if this is dark. It's in a really dark room, and I've got as much lights as I can on it, and I am sweating like crazy because of that. So you're going to want to turn off your power before you get going. I failed to mention that, and I should have. But it's always best to turn off the power, safety first, and before you get going on this. Okay, so I'm going to unhook. Now I already know this because I hooked it up, but the bottom one's going to be my line voltage. Oh, it looks like I got to strip that. So let's just hurry up. You always run into something when you do these. Sorry, I can't get in real good because of my camera and my... Gosh, that didn't want to come. And you want to do it about 1/4 of an inch if you have to strip it. So I went a little bit too far on that. I'll just trim it up just a little bit more. And then to pop out the other one, you need a small little screwdriver, a flathead, and you just insert it in that little notch down below it, a little slot. And sorry, I should have prepared a little better than I did. I thought it would be a little bit faster. Okay, so now I'm going to take a Phillips, and I'm going to insert. Now this wire is my line voltage, so I want to make sure, and you can tell because it's all wired up with everything else that's taking power going in this area. And there's my ground, and this is going to be going to the light. So line goes in the line spot where it's marked line, and then I'm just going to tighten it down, and this top is the load, so I'm going to stick that in and tighten down the load. And I'm also going to put ground on that green screw, indicating that it's ground. Now one more thing I have to do is I need to hook up the neutral wire. So this is very important that you have a neutral wire in your box. If there's not one, it's not going to work. So now I'm gonna just attach this white wire that came with the almond toggle that you can change out. Stick my neutral wire on the neutral terminal. Gonna tighten it down. I always just go back and just make sure that all my terminal screws are nice and tight. And then I'm going to hook this into the neutral. Wire nut and wire nut it together. Sorry, I'm not good at talking and working at the same time. I gotta work on that. So now I'm gonna, and this is a tight box. One of the other things you might want to watch out is make sure you've got a deep box to put this in, because some of the older homes have those shallow boxes, and it makes it real tough to get everything in there. So now I'm just gonna tighten down my screws. Make sure that's lined up in the hole. And then I always make sure that I've got it oriented so it's going to go in straight. You might need to move it around a little bit once you get your plate on, just to make sure you cover up the hole and make sure it's straight. And now all I have to do is just tighten down my plate. Of course, I misplaced my flathead. There it is. Now that that's installed, we can go ahead and turn on the power, and let's do the inclusion mode. So my next video will be on including it into SmartThings system. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. And thanks again for watching.